Well, the heat outside has a lot of people coming up with ways to stay cool inside, especially if you're trying to avoid a big air conditioning bill this summer. CTV's Victoria Levy is out in the heat tonight. Victoria, there are ways to keep the house cool aside from just cranking the AC up.
Megan, some tips to keep the house cool are obvious, like opening up the windows at night. But some tips are ones that most people wouldn't even think of. Dave Blake knows how to keep a house cool without spending a fortune.
Whether it's a ceiling fan, it's a standalone fan, or your furnace fan, those are three great options of moving cool air around inside of your house.
As the programs manager of Reap Green Solutions, he's constantly sharing ways to make homes more energy efficient and how to do it on a budget. He says keeping the heat at bay is twofold.
One is recognizing that there's things that as the temperature rises, you need to sort of figure out how to bit or manage that. And the second aspect is how to encourage you to not create more heat, during the day.
There are a number of things you can do. Keep the blinds closed, use a portable cooktop, and run ceiling fans counterclockwise to push the air down.
The old adage of, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen, really in the summertime is go cook outside.
If you are going to crank the AC, try to use it overnight. In the summer, it's almost 10 cents cheaper per kilowatt hour to use electricity between 7 p.m. and 7 a.m. than it is between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. And it seems everyone has their own idea about how to keep their house cool on a budget.
We use ceiling fans instead of air conditioning because it is environmentally better, and we leave the fan on our furnace going to blow the cold air up from the basement.
During the summer when it gets warm, we open the doors and the windows and we have ceiling fans to keep circulating the cold air.
Well, it's too hot to cook inside, so we always cook outside, use the barbecue every single night.
The windows open, one fan blowing in, one fan blowing out. Curtains down during the day to keep the cool.
Now, temperatures are expected to stay in the high 20s to low 30s for at least the next week, meaning some of these tips might be worth trying out. Megan?
All right, some good ideas there. Thanks, Victoria.